the Hum Baby Baseball Channel, and welcome to the second half. Technically, this after the All-Star break, first half, second half. We know we've actually already done more than half of the season, but a nice little break right there, a much needed break. 4 days off. I didn't do nothing. We didn't talk about the All-Star game, which really wasn't that exciting. Home run derby, much improved over previous years, getting rid of that clock. Very exciting. Haven't done anything. No podcast, no nothing. Just needed that 4 days off. But we're back. We have Giants baseball. And oh my goodness, Justin Saw asks the critical question. Will we be the same inconsistent team? Is the question. And I don't have a ton of hope that the second half is going to, that they're going to get back in any kind of playoff hunt. But I do have expectations that it will be better. They will be better. Even if they just play 500 ball the rest of the way, it's an improvement over that god awful, horrific first half. So I do expect improvements. I just don't know how big those improvements will be. The trade deadline's coming, and the Giants could get worse after that. Giants are going to trade Arias. Prepare yourselves for that. The Giants are going to trade Robbie Ray. Prepare yourselves for that, and they'll probably trade some other players that we like as well. Am I on the trade Arias bandwagon or the extend Arias bandwagon? They're going to trade him, so it doesn't matter where I'm at with it. I just would ask the question, the prospects, are you getting prospects who are going to make this team better than Arias will over the next 3 or 4 years? I highly the F doubt it. So there you have it, where I would stand with it. I'd rather have someone I know is freaking awesome. I know can rake. I know can play defense. Sure, he's not going to do it till he's 50, but he can do it for the next 3 or 4 years. That's just me. If you can. Now, he may not want an extension. You may not be able to get him an extension. So yeah. Let's do lineups and everything. Jason Corona. And I know, are you at the game? Up there in the, Northwest. Are you at the game? Spicy Nick, what's going on? Let's check out the lineups today. Arias leading off second base. His time is limited in SF. Eldridge at DH. His time is maximized. It's one guy who will not be traded. Casey Schmidt at third. Don't think they're going to trade Schmidt, but teams will be calling for him. Raffy Devers at first. Don't think they're going to trade Devers because teams won't be calling for him. Elliot Ramos will be in left today. Look at this nice line. Look at this. This is the ideal lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee in right. Adames at short. 1 through 7. This is the lineup I wanted to see coming into the 2027 season. Now, the other outfielder, Drew Gilbert, right now, obviously we thought it was going to be Harrison Bader, and the catcher we thought was going to be Patrick Bailey. Drew Kavanaugh today, they did bring back up from rehab Daniel Susac. Susac is back, but in doing so, they DFA'd, little surprising. I did not see it coming. They DFA'd Eric Haas. So we have Cos, McCray, Jesus Rodriguez, and Daniel Susac on the bench. We have 3 catchers on the ball club, and it's going to be Drew Kavanaugh in the squad. What's up, Calvin Jefferson? But we're playing a tough team, and on the mound today is going to be Landon Roop. But we're playing a tough team. Don't let the record fool you, which, by the way, the record is better than the Giants, so even if that was the legit record, if that was a representative of this team, it's still better than the Giants by a long shot. But so much good young talent. I don't know what happened at Cal Raleigh this year. Cal Raleigh was obviously like MVP candidate last year. 60 plus bombs, one of the best seasons for a catcher in the history of the game. Jason Corona, let's go Giants in the second half. It starts today. It feels like opening day, like a new start. And AAA does that. And I never really liked it because I'm more traditionalist where, they have the first half and they have the second half. And minor leagues do that sometimes because the team changes so much and just to keep things competitive. And so they will have a first half champ and a second half champ. I wish Big League Baseball did that today. I don't really, but today I would love that because that means the Giants would be actually starting fresh. Unfortunately, we're not. Um, let's go Giants in the second half. Can't hear anything on the live too loud here. I'll log in after the game. I thought for a second it was something on my end. But yeah, Cal Raleigh is only hitting 169. Ouch. Those are Patrick Bailey numbers, bro. J.P. Crawford will be at third base. Randy Arozarena in left. Dominique Canzone will be DHing today. Cal Raleigh behind the dish. And then it's going to be the famous Josh Naylor. I mean, look at these guys they got. Josh Naylor. This is a superstar lineup here. Cole Young, who is a prospect coming up. I watched him when he played in Modesto. It seems like a long time ago now. First round pick. He's in the lineup. Luke Raley. And then, of course, it is Victor Robles. Victor Robles will be in center field. And then the highly touted prospect, Colt Emerson, will be at the shortstop position. And Colt Emerson, first round pick. Look at all this team is an insanely impressive lineup. On the mound, Bryce Miller, 4-3, 2.18. He's been incredible. You look at this lineup, you look at this pitcher, you're like, how the hell is this team 500? The Mariners have a chance to have a very strong second half. They got a lot of talent. They got a very good team. And they have a chance in that division that they're in the American League West, which is not as strong as the National League West, at least not as top heavy. Giants, of course, dealing with Dodgers. You're not going to win the West unless you have an incredible season. My internet is now freezing up. What else is freaking new around here? But yeah, over in the West, you can see the Mariners, despite that record, 1.5 games out. 1.5 games out. And look at the wild card. I mean, you can be having a 500 record and you're going to be in the playoffs right now. The Red Sox are 500. So if the Giants, who have a 427 win-loss percentage, if they were in the American League, they'd be 7 back. They'd be 7 back. There'd actually be some hope. But as it stands, they're 10.5 back. Huge difference, kids. Huge difference. But yeah, this is going to be a wild ride in the second half. It's going to be Giants Mariners tonight, and I don't have a ton of hope. I wish I had more hope for this game. And guess who's on the bench for the Mariners? 2026 Forever Giant Buddy Kennedy. Buddy Kennedy. I wonder how many friends he made. I wonder if he's chumming it up with some of the Giants before the game. You know, I'm sure he has a couple of buddies over there, even though he wasn't here for a whole long time. You do see these guys a lot in baseball every single day. But yeah, man, I really do like this Mariners lineup. There's no big holes in it. I mean, I guess Cal Raleigh's a hole this year, and a lot of the problems is guys are not playing like they used to. Arozarena's having a good year, 286, 11 bombs. Home run number could be a little higher. You have Josh Naylor hitting 252, just 8 home runs. Not exactly, lighting it up, lighting the world on fire there. You have your top prospect, Colt Emerson's hitting 201. So they got names, just not performance. J.P. Crawford's not playing well, hitting 218 on the year. 1 stolen base. 1 goddamn stolen base. Oh, you can't say goddamn on YouTube. Well, nobody's watching anyway. So yeah, some teams are luckier than the Giants. Paul Begley is here, and I'm back to Arias. Everyone's saying you have to trade him. That's the way to go because you don't want to lose him for nothing. Well, there is the qualifying offer, first of all. So you can give him the qualifying offer. If he accepts, Arias is back, or we run it back in 2027 and try again with Arias at second base. People forget about that. The qualifying offer is a lot. It's like 20-something million dollars, but Arias freaking earned it. And then if he signs elsewhere, you get a draft pick. You get a high draft pick. So a relatively high draft pick. So you don't really lose him for nothing. You get to pick whoever you want instead of a bunch of prospects from another team who probably ain't going to pan out. Now, if some team wants to offer legitimate freaking prospects, legitimate dudes, future stars, then I would definitely consider it. But I'm not going to trade him. You know, you trade him to the Rangers, and who they're going to give us? Their number, 27 prospect? No. We want, your number one, Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers, depending on what team it is, depending on what team wants him. Sebastian Walcott. If it's the Twins, okay, they probably wouldn't trade us Walker Jenkins because he's almost big league ready. But there's other guys a little lower down the totem pole. That's who we want. But yeah, it's gonna be if the Giants don't start kicking ass and doing it quick, it's gonna be a long, 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 mother effing long season, long second half season. So, um, I don't feel great about this game. The reason I say that is I don't know if the Giants offense can do much against Bryce Miller. And I still like this Mariners lineup despite some of these guys struggling. I could see the Mariners winning today by a score of 6-3. Hate to say that. And I used to never predict against the Giants, but until they start showing me something, hey, but I do think that the second half will be slightly better than the first half. Hopefully much better. Umpires today, Mark Ripperger as the home plate umpire, Dan Bellino at first, Dexter Kelly at second, Shane Livensparger is going to be the third base umpire. 75 degrees, clear, 6 miles an hour out to the right field. First pitch coming up in a matter of 5 minutes. So right now is our chance to get some autographs, and then let's play ball. Just got a new phone. I had to find you all over. Oh, you found me. I haven't been doing nothing. We've been on complete hiatus over the last 4 days. Complete hiatus. I've tried to clean up, organize. I didn't get too far. Always something comes up. Taking care of the cat, planning some trips, planning some vacations later this year, and getting some work done that I needed to get done. Um, I didn't get very much done as much as I wanted to, but I wasn't going to make any content. I just did not. I didn't have the energy. If the Giants had played, I almost went live yesterday, the day before, thought about it, but I was like, you know what? What's there to say? What's there to say that I can't say today? What's there to say? We got a long way to go. We got a lot of work to do. We're close, and close don't mean jack shit, and you can put that on YouTube for me. But yeah, I got the Mariners taking it 6-3 today. An honest prediction. Let's see what else is coming up, though. We'll definitely do this again tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow's July 18th. God damn. Tomorrow's July 18th. And it is, no, gosh, dang it. I can't find the freaking game. What am I, blind? Here it is. Fox tomorrow. The game will be on Fox tomorrow. It is Logan Webb with Brian Wu. Well, let's see. Logan Webb tomorrow coming off the All-Star game. He didn't pitch in the All-Star game. He should be fresh. He should be feeling good, and hopefully we have another June because he was the pitcher of the month in June. July kind of slowed down a little bit. Overall, the first half was not exactly great. I mean, he had some great starts. Started rough and ended rough, but in the middle, he was absolutely incredible. So tomorrow's going to be interesting. Webb against Wu. And there's going to be a lot of transactions coming. A lot of guys are going to be coming up and down. There are going to be some DFAs. I'm hoping Grant McCray survives the season. I'm hoping Grant McCray doesn't get DFA'd before the end of the year. He's up on the big squad right now. I'm hoping to go I'll definitely go to some more River Cats games this year. Love baseball, man. I don't need, a world championship team every year. We don't need 100 wins every year. But seasons like this are just tough, man. They're very, very tough. But yeah, Giants play well. We'll go to some Giants games. Giants play well this series. Are they going to Kansas City next? And by the way, I got connections in Kansas City. I go there almost every year. I went there last year, not for the Giants series, but this year. Giants win. Giants do well in this series. Maybe we head off to Kansas City. Maybe we check out the Giants at home against the Angels, against the Brewers coming up. Off to San Diego. Always want to go to San Diego. Texas. Got some fans in Texas who want me to go check a Giants game with them. Home against Detroit. I got to go to that series and check see if I can get Justin Verlander to sign my last year's Giants poster. Astros. I got to go to that series. We got to get Jung Hoo Lee. We got to get Kai Wei Tang. Rockies off to Cleveland. Might pass on that. Off to Boston. So a lot of fun series and a long way to go. A long way to go. Oh, you'll be at the Rangers game on the 4th and the 5th. Luna, you're the one I'm talking about. RJ Luna. Rangers on the 4th and the 5th. Okay, we'll do a meetup if you want. Cause I want to get a selfie with you. You know, see, people want selfies with me. I'm like, no, I don't. You don't want a selfie. I want a selfie with you. That's what that is. Um, but yeah, 4th and the 5th. I think I can make it, man. I think I can maybe do it. My cat has some medical needs, but trying to get a procedure done so that I can so that he doesn't have to take pills twice a day. And if I can get that done, yeah, family and I will be there. RJ Luna, don't forget. Remind me about that closer to the time. I went there in 2021. I went to Giants Rangers, and I went there in 2015. 2015, the Giants were at Texas. That's the only two times. But 2015, it was the old stadium. It was hot as a mother effer. Hot as a mother effer. And I went in 2020 because it was the only I had to go to a game. At 2020, I was suffering so bad that when they said fans are allowed at the playoff games, I went there, and I also went to something called the Texas Collegiate League, a couple games in the Texas Collegiate League. I was so desperate to go to baseball games. Yeah, RJ Luna, I'll definitely. I want to say 100%, but I'm 90% chance I'll be there. 4th and the 5th, maybe both, but certainly one or the other. We're getting ready for baseball. I'm gonna let you guys watch the game. I got a prediction 6-3 Mariners today. I hope I'm completely off on that. We'll be back after the game. I gotta go do my workout. Gonna listen to the game. Then I'll come back and watch. And let's go Giants. Let's get the second half started right. Get the second half started right, mother effers. Hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button, and we'll talk to y'all after the game.
This is not a should-win game. This is not a could-win game! This is a must-win game!